This is Onaje Allen Gumbs, and you're listening to my playlist on StarPowerCollective. Music to me is an art form that I feel is meant to be used to heal and to nourish, and I feel that we are musicians that are very much like chefs, and nourishment comes from the harmonies, the melodies, and rhythms being put together. And I feel that is my mission as a musician, to offer a 7-course meal of sound to an audience. Well, Dark of Light was my first major recording as arranger and composer, and I met Norman Connors while I was up in Buffalo in 1972, and he was playing with Pharoah Sanders, saxophonist at the time, and he came into the club called the Reveillon Lounge. He came into the club and he talked about the fact that he was working on the second album, and he wanted someone who could arrange music, strings, and bring us on that had a Brazilian concept to it. Well, I had done a lot of string writing in college, and I love Brazilian music, so I just tapped him on the shoulder and said, listen, I'm your man. So this particular cut for this album had the likes of Herbie Hancock and Buster Williams and Carlos Garnett and Gary Barr and Eddie Henderson, just a star-studded array of band musicians. So Norman gave me the assignment to do the composition and arrangement, which ended up being a title track. And his producers rather startled that he picked somebody he met in Buffalo, New York, to do this major record. But once he heard my song and heard the performance, he was a fan, to the point where he encouraged me to start my own publishing company, music publishing company. The first record I ever purchased. The first record I purchased actually was a Henry Mancini soundtrack, Breakfast at Tiffany's. Breakfast at Tiffany's, starring Audrey Hepburn, was the first record I purchased. The first major jazz record I purchased was actually the Tokyo Blues by Horace Silver. Well, because I just became so attracted to Mancini's music that I became like a Mancini groupie. I wanted to get everything he wrote and see every movie he scored. So I just naturally would go to the store. That's where you can buy records for like $2.99, or when it's a brand new $3.69. I just go to the store and just pick up the soundtrack. And I was listening to the radio because a big influence on me in my early age was the late Dr. Billy Taylor. This is Onaje Allen Gumbs, and I have